Hello, I'm Dr. Amanda Blake. For over 15 years, I've worked closely with men who come to me with concerns they rarely talk about, not with their friends, not even with their partners. Many of them sit across from me, hesitating, struggling to find the right words to describe something that quietly bothers them, the feeling that their masculinity isn't what it used to be. They tell me they've noticed changes, less firmness, less confidence, even the impression that their body itself is changing in ways they don't fully understand. Let me tell you something important right from the start. This is not something to be ashamed of. What you're experiencing is far more common than you think. And it's not simply a matter of age or vanity. It's a reflection of how your body's internal systems, your circulation, hormones, and overall health, evolve over time. The truth is, what you eat, how you move, and how you care for your body play a much bigger role in your vitality than most men realize. In my years of practice, I've learned that men often wait too long to talk about these changes. They assume it's an inevitable part of aging. But I want you to know that the science tells a different story. Your body still has remarkable potential to restore balance, strength, and vitality, no matter your age, if you understand what's really going on and take the right steps. Today, I want to walk you through something most men have never been told: the direct connection between the foods you eat and the strength of your male health. This isn't about miracle cures or unrealistic promises. It's about giving your body the specific tools it needs to function as it was designed to. By the end of this talk, you'll understand exactly how nutrition influences your energy, your blood flow, and even your sense of confidence as a man. And most importantly, you'll discover that improving this aspect of your health is not only possible, it's entirely within your control. Before we talk about solutions, it's crucial to understand what's really happening inside your body. Many men believe that loss of firmness or reduced vitality is simply the price of getting older. But the truth is, age alone isn't the enemy, it's how your body's systems respond to the choices you make every day. Two main factors determine male vitality more than anything else: blood circulation and testosterone levels. These are the twin engines of your masculine health. When they function properly, you feel energetic, focused, and confident. But when circulation weakens or hormone production declines, everything from stamina to mood can start to shift. Over time, your blood vessels can lose elasticity. Tiny arteries that once carried oxygen-rich blood effortlessly begin to narrow. It's not something you can see, but you can feel the effects: slower recovery, lower energy, and a subtle loss of strength. At the same time, your testosterone, the hormone that drives motivation, muscle tone, and sexual health, may begin to decline gradually, especially if stress, poor diet, and lack of sleep have been constant companions for years. The good news is that this process isn't fixed. Science shows that the foods you eat can dramatically improve circulation, support hormone balance, and help restore that inner sense of vigor that time may have dimmed. Your diet can either accelerate decline or help reverse it. It's not about restriction or complicated regimens, it's about choosing nutrients that actively support your body's ability to repair and perform. When I first began my career, I saw countless men reach for quick fixes, pills, supplements, or shortcuts that promised fast results. But what truly makes a difference isn't found in a capsule. It's in the consistent, natural choices you make every day. The right foods can act as powerful medicine for your body, improving blood flow, protecting your arteries, and giving your cells the fuel they need to produce healthy levels of testosterone. So as we move forward, I want you to think of this as a new blueprint for restoring your vitality from the inside out. Forget the myths about aging being a slow decline. What we're really dealing with is a system that can be retrained, re-energized, and rebuilt, starting with what's on your plate. Let's begin with one of the most overlooked yet powerful foods for men's health: beets. Many people think of beets as just another root vegetable, but they are truly a gift of nature when it comes to supporting circulation. Beets are packed with natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that helps relax and widen your blood vessels. When your blood vessels are open and flexible, blood can flow freely throughout your body, delivering oxygen and nutrients exactly where they're needed most. Think of your circulatory system like a complex network of highways. Over time, if you're not taking care of it, those highways can start to narrow or become clogged. Nitric oxide works like a maintenance crew, clearing the way and allowing traffic to move smoothly again. For men, this improved blood flow doesn't just support heart health, it also restores vitality, confidence, and overall performance. Beets can be enjoyed roasted, sliced into salads, or blended into smoothies. Even a glass of beet juice each day, perhaps mixed with carrot or apple to balance the earthy flavor, can create a noticeable change over time. Consistency is the secret. The more regularly you include beets in your diet, the more your blood vessels benefit. But circulation is only part of the story. To truly restore balance, we need to nourish the body's hormonal system too, and that's where the next food comes in. The second food I want to highlight is avocado. This fruit is far more than a trendy topping on toast, it's one of the best sources of healthy fats your body can get. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, vitamin E and vitamin B6, all essential nutrients for hormone production, particularly testosterone. Testosterone isn't just about physical performance. It influences your mental clarity, confidence, and overall sense of drive. When your body doesn't have enough of the right building blocks, like healthy fats, it struggles to maintain proper hormone levels. That's why including avocado in your daily meals can make a remarkable difference. You can add half an avocado to your breakfast, mix it into salads, or enjoy it as guacamole with whole grain crackers. Those fats help your body absorb vitamins A, D, and K, all crucial for long-term vitality. I often tell my patients to think of avocado as a natural lubricant for the arteries. It helps keep them flexible, allowing blood to move without resistance. One of my patients, a 63-year-old retired engineer, once told me he felt 10 years younger after 3 months of including avocado in his diet. His energy improved, his focus returned, and he noticed a significant boost in his confidence. That's the kind of transformation that happens when the body gets what it truly needs. The third food I want you to remember is salmon, and if you're not a fan of fish, consider this the perfect time to start. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. They help thin the blood slightly, improving circulation and reducing the stickiness that can lead to blockages. Omega-3s also support brain health and mood balance, which are often overlooked aspects of male wellness. When inflammation goes down, energy and motivation go up. Additionally, salmon is loaded with vitamin D, a key nutrient linked to higher testosterone levels and better overall vitality. Try including salmon 2 or 3 times a week. Whether grilled, baked, or even smoked, I've had countless patients tell me that once they made this a routine, not only did their energy return, but their sense of strength, both physically and mentally, became sharper than it had been in years. Now, the fourth food might surprise you: oysters. For centuries, oysters have had a reputation as an aphrodisiac, and modern science actually supports that idea. They're one of the richest natural sources of zinc, a mineral your body needs to produce testosterone and maintain healthy function. When zinc levels drop, testosterone production often follows. That's why many men who feel fatigued or notice a drop in motivation are simply missing this essential nutrient. Oysters can help restore that balance naturally. If you're not fond of their taste, you can substitute them with pumpkin seeds, spinach, or lean beef, all good sources of zinc. I've seen men in their 50s and 60s who, after increasing their zinc intake, reported feeling more energetic, focused, and emotionally stable. It's a simple mineral, but it supports over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, making it vital for everything from metabolism to immune health, and yes, male hormone production. Finally, let's talk about the fifth food: walnuts. These small but mighty nuts are loaded with healthy fats, antioxidants, and one critical amino acid, L-arginine. This compound is a direct precursor to nitric oxide, the same molecule we discussed earlier with beets. When you eat walnuts regularly, you're giving your body the materials it needs to improve circulation naturally. They also provide magnesium, vitamin E and polyphenols, all of which protect blood vessels from oxidative stress and inflammation. I like to think of walnuts as nature's performance capsules. Just a handful a day, eaten plain, with yogurt, or sprinkled over oatmeal, can help keep your arteries healthy and flexible. One of my clients, a 58-year-old business owner, once told me his wife noticed the change before he did. More energy, better mood, and an overall sense of balance he hadn't felt in years. Each of these 5 foods, beets, Avocados, salmon, oysters, and walnuts works together to strengthen the foundation of your male health. They enhance circulation, balance hormones, and protect your body from the inside out. Now that you understand how these 5 powerful foods work, I want you to take a moment to reflect on something important. Your health, your strength, your energy, your sense of manhood, isn't something that fades away with time. It's something that responds to how you care for it. Every choice you make at the table, every time you decide to move your body or rest properly, you're sending a message to your system: I'm still here, and I'm still in control. Too often, men believe they've crossed a point of no return once they reach their 50s or 60s. They accept fatigue, slower performance, and low motivation as normal. But after 15 years of working with men from all walks of life, executives, veterans, fathers, grandfathers, I can tell you with absolute certainty that decline is not inevitable. Your body is capable of repair, regeneration, and renewed vitality if you give it what it truly needs. Adding these foods to your daily routine is one of the simplest yet most powerful steps you can take. Beets to support blood flow, avocados to nourish your hormones, salmon to protect your heart and mind, oysters or zinc-rich alternatives to restore testosterone, and walnuts to keep your arteries strong and flexible. Each of these choices builds upon the other, creating a chain reaction of health from the inside out. But remember, nutrition is just the beginning. If you're noticing significant changes in your energy, stamina, or performance, it's always wise to talk with a trusted healthcare professional. A doctor who understands men's health can evaluate your hormone levels, check your cardiovascular condition, and guide you toward the best personalized plan. Self-care doesn't mean going it alone, it means taking responsibility for your well-being with the right support. You're not the only one who's been feeling this way. There are countless men who've experienced the same frustration, the same uncertainty, and many of them have turned things around by making these small but consistent changes. The key is to start now, not next week, not someday, but today. If there's one thing I want you to remember, it's this: your worth as a man has never been defined by a number, a measurement, or an age. It's defined by how you live, how you feel, and how you choose to take care of yourself. By nurturing your health, you're reclaiming your strength, your confidence, and your vitality, not just for you, but for everyone who depends on you. If you found this information valuable, I encourage you to share it with a friend, a brother, or anyone who might need to hear it. Leave a comment with your questions or experiences, I always read them. And your stories matter. Most importantly, take care of yourself, because the most powerful investment you can make at this stage of life isn't in wealth or possessions, it's in your health. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm Dr. Amanda Blake, and I want you to remember, it's never too late to feel strong, confident, and alive again.